Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sweet Transit. If you haven't caught up already, this is a red train leaving the station and you're like, what's going on? And I found a solution. Sort of. It's a hack, more or less. And it doesn't actually solve the issue, it just kind of bypasses it. So what we are seeing is that everyone want to go to Lima and to Rose. I don't know why no one wants to go to this place. It's kind of weird. There's people who want to go from Barcelona to Lima, for example. And there's people who want to go from Lima to Rose. And there's people who want to go from Rose to Lima. But there seems to be no one who want to go to or from Chicago at all. It's just, there isn't any people who want to do that. And Lima always has personnel that want to travel. You can see right now we have visitors from Barcelona and Rose at the moment. But we're not getting anything from anywhere else. And if we go over here, we can look at Rose. We don't see anything here either. That's because he just picked up 92 people that was here from Rose. But in Barcelona, they are never doing anything other than going up to Rose, if anything, or Lima. See? They never want to travel to Rose. So the train that we had between Barcelona Passenger and Rose, it just never had any people who actually wanted to go on it. And that seems to have been the issue. I deleted that guy. And then I left the rest kind of just as it is. So I deleted the cargo or the passenger train from Barcelona over here. And then I added a train from Rose that goes to Lima. And now there seems to be no issues. So it seems to be this specific route in between Barcelona and Rose that just broke everything for some reason. I'm not really sure why that happens. It is a bit weird, I have to say. And yeah, Chicago seems to be completely dead. We had a few people that wanted to move in the beginning, but after that, we haven't seen anything. So, yeah, that's something that happened. What I want to do today is that I would like to build these hops farm. That means that we get the statues. That is the plan for today. Probably gonna try to keep this episode a little bit shorter than normal. And that should allow us to do that, because it shouldn't take us too long to get a few hops farms up and do some bars for our people. Let me see, where do we have this? Yes. Can you reach all the way over there? You kind of already have 4 guys, right? Yeah. So if we put you here instead, that will be a little bit better, but not good enough. Let's build you here instead, and then have the hops farm at the very end, something like that. And then we're gonna have hops going out this way. That should be pretty good. I don't think we need that much. It seems like they are quite efficient when they're working with these things. And that will allow us to put a bar down over here, which is kind of exactly what we want. So how do we build a bar? Want to have a bar. Where do we have a bar? Need to be in this view to see the bars, and we have it right here. So if we go with 1 bar, if we delete you, plonk that down there, and then we do the same right here. Would that be good enough? Yes, they just need some breweries as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the breweries are not actually very liked to be in town, right? Yeah, -1 in attractiveness, so we don't really want to do any breweries around town. Instead, what are we gonna do? We can put a few over here, I guess. If we do 3 breweries there, that should probably be enough. More craftsmen, build a bar. Build a clothing shop, we already have that. Build stone, that means that we can do the stone craftsman. I'm curious if those can do... I'm not gonna use this, of course, for this, but I want to see Yeah, these guys can still not actually take in tools, which is kind of crazy. You would really expect them to be able to do that, but no. That's not a thing. So you guys are just not getting the personnel that you need, and that's probably because we don't have enough personnel. Yeah, we're just low on it. So if I go... Let's see here, we upgrade these guys. Be that, and then we can add... Maybe continue adding a little bit on the back here, somehow. This is a really bad way of doing this, honestly. I think I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna have one of these in the middle. Let's see, clothes 75 or this one. I guess we can go with the fancy ones for a little bit. And then we want to have the bakeries as well to produce a little bit. There. Get one more on here when we get some bricks. What is happening with the bricks? They're about to leave. That should be fine. They'll make it there in not too long of time. So, if we want to build something like you, then can we put that over here? You there, and then we go this guy. Connect those. Connect these somehow. That almost gets all of you. Can I upgrade this guy to be one of the bigger towers? Yes. That gives him extra range as well. And then once we get the bricks, we're gonna plonk this down right here. Should be fairly soon. Yeah, they're on their way in here. Then we have more coming in there as well, and even more coming in there. It's probably just because we've been using a lot of bricks. I think these guys are actually using bricks, so that makes sense. Let's see, we get one of these, give them some water. They also want to have some workers, or not workers, but a market. So that should get us producing for these guys. How are we looking with clothes now? We're still positive, so I don't really need to build another one here. Service cannot function without the necessary goods. Okay, but are we producing enough? 15 plus, yes. We are just fine. How are we doing with beautification here? We probably need some more. So yeah, we're gonna focus on actually getting these guys up a little bit higher when it comes to attractiveness, instead of focusing on actually cramming in as many people as possible for now. While we are extending these, I think that makes a lot of sense. So right there. Couple of these, couple of those, couple of these. No, we don't have the access to these either. So let's fix that. Seriously, you can't reach there? And I'll do that one be a little bit closer then. That's fine, then we're up to 11 and we should be able to use statues now. So if I go... Wait, these should have a positive impact for the houses that are in front of them, right? Yes. That's up to 14.5 and continuing to grow. Bar not in range? Are you kidding me? Why do you need a bar? You're supposed to be making clothes. You nuts job. Okay. So to get a bar in range of you, we need one round here somewhere. And that will increase the production for you. Yes. and then we are quite far above what we need as well. Very good. So how does it look with the workers now? We're actually positive on workers as well. It's good to see. Craftsman population reached. Anything else that we can do here? We're up to 15, so maybe I should add some more beautification just for the sake of improving it a little bit. We have one guy that doesn't have drinks. That's infuriating. What if we do this? Will you reach all the way? No, then one guy on the other end instead is not having it. You guys are so annoying. Will you not reach either? How short is the reach of these guys? Like bars seems to be 4 meters reach or something. Range 10. It's a shorter range than even like standard water towers. No, it's the same as standard water towers. That's fucking weird. Why are we not producing? Are we out of workers or something? No, we should be able to produce. Oh, we're out of... Yeah, we don't have enough wheat. That's a problem. And that's a problem that we can actually work on. So, let's do that. There, place a wheat field right there. That we will just kind of continue this way. That should help with the wheat production, right? Still doing massive minuses. How much of these are we actually able to produce? Not too much. However, we are having... How many of these do we have? Bakeries. In Chicago, 6. They're producing 60 every minute, and we can use... Okay, so we only need 3 of these. So then, how many do we have now? That's 4. If I get rid of 1 more, then we should be in a good spot, right? Yeah, plus 48. We're building up almost a little bit of this, at least. Are we not able to keep up with this still? Yeah, these guys do not use tools either. Okay. Then let's go here. Let's go 1 more there. I think we're overproducing otherwise, and I don't really want to do that. Like doing fisheries 5 at a time. I don't really see a reason to cheap out on these usually. There, that should give us the fish that we need. Yeah, that's plenty. And we have meat. Still not really keeping up with the grain actually. Consumption 391. That's actually more than what we are producing. So if I go maybe over here somewhere. Something like that. How does the production now look? We're still good when it comes to workers, sort of. Still minus here. Why is that? So we're producing 45 every minute in these. So that's 90. 180. So how come you say that we're only producing 140? Oh, because this guy only... This guy is missing water. So let's place you there. Let's move this guy to here instead. That should get our production up, right? Yes. Now it's 180. Now we're having 180, and these guys are continuously producing as well. And we're having a lot of steel and tools available too. I do believe that should be what we need here. Anything else we should do? We should probably look into doing some diesel here shortly. We're also having dairy farms and cheeses now. Let's see, what does the clay mines do? -2. Steel. Smelter is what's actually dealing significant impact on that. Okay. And if we go on industries and I want to check a iron mine, that's also just one. Yeah, so what we should probably have done is to move the smelter out and have it outside of the town. Could technically still do that. Add a station here and drag a train over from here. Could still work. Probably not something I want to do in this episode, but something I will keep in mind for future. We are actually low on hops now as well, so let's add another hops while we're at it. There we go. That should get a little bit more workers. We're still a bit behind when it comes to workers in general. Let's try to add a little bit more residential workers then. Okay, it makes it look a little bit weird with these statues, but they do bring up the attractiveness insane amounts. So, I mean, not too shabby, right? Not too shabby, right? So, how did that fix our production? Looks a little bit better now. What kind of issues are we seeing? These guys do not have work. That's kind of to be expected. Same thing with these. That's fine. Not enough work. I just don't care about, honestly. That doesn't even matter a little bit. So that should be almost everyone then. It seems like that we would need at some point at least. So should I go with one here? I really don't want to do that. That's all of our beer production. We would need another beer producer if we were to add more than that. So I feel like that should be enough. I don't think we should be doing much more than that. How does it work with these? So the pump jacks you can get out fairly easily, but then the oil refineries are probably what you don't want to... I mean, it's only 4, right? So if I look at this guy, we are currently at 16.78. If I place another one of you, we're still remaining there. Okay, so my previous idea that you should keep the production, like the raw production, in city, it's not actually true. You probably want to export the raw production, because these brings in 1 attractiveness for each of them. So these are actually 5, just the ones that we have around here. And then we have a couple up here as well. So if I were to get rid of those, we would actually be within the 20 of the beautification, right? Kind of thinking if I should set up a train to go over here then. But then we need more workers, because it always requires more workers to go over there. But I guess we could try. We do have a little bit of workers now, so if we set up a train that goes from here to here, and we tell it to swap workers, yes, and we make it blue because it's going to be a passenger train. And then let's see, passengers, Chicago to the iron mine, put that on there, and let's see how this goes. All of a sudden we're getting a bunch of work, or a bunch of people that want to travel as well, which is interesting. Is that then the same issue as we're having? No, we do have people who want to travel from here as well, yeah. So that's not the case. I was wondering if it was because we didn't have any people leaving town for work either. But no, they just decided now that they're gonna travel to Lima for some reason. So I guess that's cool. Okay. Well, that's more money at least. And then we can do one that goes like this as well. Load at iron mine, unload in Chicago. Take these trains, put it on that. Should probably not be a greenish color. Maybe brownish could work. That should do, and then we can have maybe 2 trains on there. 3 even. That should work. We'll go with full cargo, empty cargo, and then we just change these to and both of them. So let's see how that goes. We should have fuel here enough for literally ever at least, so that's good. And then I guess once we start delivering some stuff, we can get rid of the iron patches that we have here. How much are we producing compared to what we are using? Production 52. No, that doesn't fit. You guys are producing how much? 90 every minute. Yeah, that should be fine. Get another one going here with tools as well. So load, unload. Then we put tools on this. Wait for full cargo, wait for empty cargo. And that should be a boxcar. Put that on there. And that one we can make, I think I used this color on the other tools, if I'm not mistaken. We made them some grayish color apparently. I think I like the yellow ones better. If anything, I'm actually gonna recolor this guy to be the yellowish color. Maybe the same over here if we have them standing around, which I don't think we do. No, I don't think we're bringing anything there. They are only going here, so you guys should be yellowish. Makes it a little bit easier when you're looking at like a large map like this, where they are. So here comes the train that will pick up personnel first off. And then we're having the guys that will pick up items as well. Only 200 people needs to go down here. Yeah, that's probably about right. That's us producing. And we are filling up the carts as well. So the only thing we're waiting for now is this guy to deliver some tools, and then we will be producing even more. So let's make sure when he gets the iron mine that he leaves with fully tired people, but we don't need like completely, we can do like 75%. More workers? Yeah, we keep getting travelers now for some reason. That is so weird. Do we get anyone here that wanna go to... No. There's no one who wanna go anywhere other than to Lima. Everyone wanna go to Lima. Lima is like the place to be apparently. And that's only because the attractiveness is so high there. Everyone wanna go there. Are we taking iron from these or from others? No, we're taking iron from others first. Okay. So then we're gonna get rid of all of these. No more iron mines for us. And that should have brought us above 20. Which means that our normal workers are giving us a little bit more in taxes. Which is really good. Really, really good. What about you guys? What are you actually... Is it only because you are complaining about not having drinks? Really now? Let's get rid of you and place you here instead then. And then we can have a normal house there. That should bring everyone up to 75%. Yeah. Hell yeah. Very good. So 50%, everyone is paying extra taxes. Money is just rolling in. I think this is looking pretty good. The drinks is not really anything that helps. Like these bars, you get a little bit of money from them for sure. But like the actual drinks don't do anything. They're not more efficient or anything like that. Like you still only get 100% of services. It's really just a thing to kind of fulfill. If you can survive without bars, I would say that's probably a better option. So how is this looking? What are you waiting for? You're still waiting for more items in general. So if I go Control A, go here, get the station. And let's see if I try to put you... I try to put you over here somewhere. And do some small adjustments here while we are dealing with this. So use that, go to auto, get the bridge, and that was not at all the way I wanted to have that work. Let's redo that, and let's see, we want to have it go this way instead. Okay, so I do think we have a setup now that should work. I want to have you, let's see, these guys. What are we missing? We're missing a lot of the stuff. Let's go with the coal guys. Let's have them go to Bricksworks 2 instead. That you should be able to reach destination. What are you talking about? So they can go across this. Here we have a little bit of a mess up. That makes sense. So that's those two, and you will just head back home after you've delivered that, and that will fix the bricks production issues that we're having as well right now. Because yeah, this is not great. Could do a little bit better with these stations. And this extra one should really be helping out with the extras. That is exactly what we wanted to see, them delivering some stuff again. And then we will have one of them standing around waiting to be unloaded as well. How are we looking with this stuff? That's not actually doing so hot, so we need another. Could probably do with another one there, and maybe even get some. Yeah, we could probably get some tools in there as well. But first, let's add a train onto here, and then we can look into getting some tools. Now, if we take you, for example, we can just make a copy of you and tell you to go here instead, right? That will be more or less identical. So, like that. Chicago 1 to the clay pit. We'll rename you again to tools. That should do it. So you're heading back, and then we'll get some new stuff. And this is already full, so we're not missing out on anything when we're doing that either. These guys are staying fairly... Wait, are you not unloading anything? Almost not. Are you covering everything? We have one guy doing all of that. That's kinda nuts. Now you should be offloading, right? Not really, we don't actually have that much to offload. Because these guys are not utilizing that much. Okay. Well, that is what it is. That's not really the end of the world, I guess. Probably have a cargo station here as well somewhere, eventually. But that's for another time. I actually think we're gonna wrap up this episode here. A little bit of a shorter one today. We got some small things done. We got a little bit of bars in here. Actually, we haven't done that little. We added a external source of iron. We have added a new station on the Bricksworks. So yeah, we've been productive, I would say. I think we've been doing all right. Maybe not even that short of a video after all. So hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, there is a button for you to click. I'm not even gonna mention it this time around. I just appreciate all of the support I can get. So I'll see you all in the next episode. And bye bye everyone.